another story. I'm in Roseworth, where I used to live. I lived here for about 5 years. One day, police car pulled up, and then a dog section pulled up, like one of the little Fiat type cars, little tiny things. Oh, there's a warrant out for your arrest, so I was on the front. I think I was washing the windows at the time, and the dog was out with me, Ben, big Rottweiler. Anyway, cop was saying, "Hey, come here," and all this. That started being horrible. So I said, "Yeah, who are you talking to?" So I come out the gate, and he went, "Get the dog out," and they called the dog Tyson. Pathetic. So he gets his dog out, and then Ben's going, "I said, the dogs are going to fight. Are you mental?" Anyway, the next minute I said, "Oh, we have to put the handcuffs on you." I said, "I'm not putting no handcuffs on, I've done nothing wrong." He said, "Oh, there's a warrant out for your arrest for assault. I'd had a fight with the lad a couple of nights before. You went to the police on me." So I stood there anyway. I said, "I'll sit in the car." So I couldn't get in the front because I was massive then, because it was a tiny little car. So I sat in the back and I sat with my legs out the door. I said, "Leave the door open, I'll sit here. I'm not going to go anywhere." So I'm sat there waiting. You know, they've done the phone because there was only like a little car in the little dog section. The phone for the van to come. So we're waiting. I'd say about 10, 12, 15 minutes, maybe that. Cops cars all the way come down here, because it was just down the road here where I was at. And I said, "Is there any need for this?" Okay, down. So I'd say there's about 14. I don't know how many vehicles were there exactly. I think there was something like maybe 12 vehicles, cars and vans and everything with their vehicles encounters. So anyway, he started getting being the tough guy when all these cops come. About 20 cops or something come. So he's grabbed me. I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I was sat here normal." He's grabbed me, pulling me. I said, "Get the fuck off me." Anyway, he said I assaulted him, so I got nicked for assault. And they tried to get the dog to bite me. They got me on the floor, and they were getting the dog like that, trying to bite me. And anyway, the dog was trying to bite the copper, because we're all together. It's like the dogs and they didn't know any difference. So anyway, I finally got me in the van, put me in the van, took me to the police station, got charged for it. So anyway, the lad who lived across the road from us down there, he was a school teacher, and he was videoing with them old camcorders, and he videoed nearly all of it. So anyway, I got nicked. I went to court. I went in front of the judge. So the judge is talking, the cop comes in, he tells his story. He says, "Oh, well, what happened?" He said, "I went to the house," and he told the story what I've told you. He said, then he started being he said he sat in the vehicle. We waited for about 15 minutes for the other police to come to put him in the van, and then he started kicking off with us. So the cop said, the judge said there, "I just stop you there," he said to the officer. He said, "Well, why would he start kicking off with us, as you said? 20 police officers turn up." "Oh, there wasn't 20, there was only 8. He went, "What did you say there?" He said, "There was only 8 officers." He said, "How can there only be 8 when there was 12 vehicles? How did the other vehicles get there, drive themselves?" So he knew he was lying, the copper. So anyway, he said, what happened?" He said, "Well, he tried to knee me between the groin," which I did, and I pulled away because I had an old injury. I thought he catches me there and see his trouble, because he got bit by a dog. He said, "So he wait a minute," he said, "send the jury out." So sent the jury out, and you've just said he nearly kneed me between the legs, and he missed you. So if he hasn't kneed you between the legs, there's no assault." And he said, "And I can't see him sitting 15 minutes in a car, not doing anything, and being quiet for 15 minutes, and then want to have a fight with 20 police officers. Well, it doesn't make sense." He said, "I'm throwing the case out." So he threw the case out. I got not guilty. He said, "I want to see you in my chambers." He said, "I want to know what's been going on here." So the judge gave him a good bollocking, but just telling lies. And when you tell lies, you get caught. So the judge realised that on the manifest there's 12 vehicles, counting your vehicles. So how could they have got there? So, you know what I mean? So it was impossible. He said. So anyway, that's what the cop said. So the judge kicked it out.